The doubleheader in Houston marks the busiest stretch of the Verizon IndyCar Series, 6 races in 4 weeks. The already daunting task includes a combination of 4 diverse challenges: Houston's temporary street course, the superspeedway at Pocono, Iowa's short oval, and concluding with the final doubleheader of the season, Toronto's temporary street course. We spoke to Honda drivers about the multiple challenges of those venues in a compressed time frame.
You know, if you look at the next 6 races, I think that really defines what our sport is. The diversity, the differences in all the tracks, how physically demanding it is for the drivers and, you know, for the engineers and the team. So it's going to be a tough few races, I can tell you that.
Great thing about IndyCar, it's the diversity. You know, having the drivers go through this adjustability and the teams as well. It just shows the talent here in the IndyCar series, and it's the same for the engine manufacturer. You know, they have to adapt the engine for the conditions, for the tracks that are completely different from a super speedway to a short oval, like you say, and here in Houston on a street circuit. So it's quite difficult to do. It's a very daunting task, but that's why we go testing, and we tend to believe we're okay in each track, but it takes a lot of preparation for sure.
I think the most important thing is to know the way how to relax, because the races are going one after each other and you don't have so many time to rest. But even if you have like at least 5 or 10 minutes, you know, like when you're sitting in the airport and waiting for your boarding, you know, you need to like kind of switch off your mind at some point, because if you're gonna think about you know, results and how you need to do and all these things too much, then you're not gonna be successful.
It's quite stressful on you mentally, so it's very important to drink a lot of fluids and make sure you eat properly. So that's what I'm going to be very focused on. Trained physically a lot lately and during the winter, and I feel I'm ready for it.
The crew is, you know, these guys are very, very committed to what they do, and it's difficult, you know, because it takes away from family life and things like that. But, you know, to be on this roll of races, it's going to be a lot of time on the road. Try to get as much one-on-one time with them and really let them know how much you appreciate the effort they put in, because they get equally worn out as we do, you know, and some of them are even driving to the races, you know, whether they're truck drivers. So it's pretty tiring.
How do you encourage your crew during this time?
Well, I think results is what I encourage them the most. You know, if you're competitive, if you have good results, that's what keeps them going. It's certainly very important at this time of the season to have everybody pumped up and wanting to give 100%. So, you know, I always try to be very grateful for their work, and I try hard on the track, and it just showed today. So that gives them a lot of motivation.
I'm Stacy Pates, Honda Racing HPD Trackside.